Well, hashtag bro ho ho ho, everybody. Welcome to the live special Christmas Eve of the Breaux Show. No script, ask bro, hashtag ask bro special. Let's get this thing started. Oh. No. Music and intro, please.
In his whole body.
We are live!
Oh, for booting up cold!
Groovy.
No, Wasbinator has a headache in his whole body.
How am I gonna fix that?
Give me some sugar, baby. I don't think so.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
Oh, great! We're all gonna die!
Perkalabba ding dong.
Good evening. Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night. The Breaux Show. And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux.
That's right. Hey there, hi there, ho there, folks. It is the Breaux Show, and we are live, ready, and blasting at you from the Breaux Show Studios for our Christmas Eve 2014 No Script Show hashtag Ask Bro special. Yes, that's right, folks. We are going to be a little crazy today and just go with this and see what happens, because no script, it's the holidays, not Halloween. Why am I thinking Halloween? Probably because I'm thinking Festivus and all that fun stuff too. So we are live. We are having fun. We're just going to see kind of roll with it. However, we do have our sponsors that we want to get to, and then I'll get to intern deer number 4, Judge Deer. We even have Alf and a few other special guests here. You may even see me live on video soon. So first up, a big shout out to RetroCon 2015 coming at you on September 12th and 13th at the Oaks, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia Convention Center. Make sure to visit retrocons.com for more information. It is only a short 9.5, 10 months away now. You want to get your tables if you're going to sell stuff now. They're starting to go quick. And I know soon enough they'll be selling their tickets online and everything. And we'll start hearing about guests in the next couple months too, I'm sure. So if any last year was any indication, you definitely want to check out RetroCon 2015 again this year. Whew, and that'll be their 4th year in a row. That is insane. Next up, Uncanny KOP, which is the Uncanny, aka the Comics and More store in the King of Prussia Mall. Also, Comics and More over in the Plymouth Meeting Mall. Make sure to check out Comics and More online for more information. If you're in the local area of King of Prussia or Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, these are the stores to go to. Also, make sure to check out Kokomo Toys, where you can find all your retro toy needs and wants right online. Or if you're in Kokomo, Indiana, you can go check them out. Check them out at kokomotoys.com for more information as well. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to the jingle, the bells. Oh, I want to ring them. I want to ring them. Jingle bells, I'm ringing to the taste of the Kokomo. Wait, that didn't make any sense. This is what happens on Christmas Eve when you try to do a show around 11 o'clock at night, folks. And, of course, our major sponsor, that would be Deer Park. Let me play our disclaimer right now here. Give me one moment. And disclaimer.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
That is correct. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer. But remember, Deer Park is the official drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park, where it tastes like real deer. Good. Now, this is episode 53 for this whole thing that we call the Breaux Show radio show, hashtag broadcast that we call it. And we're doing it for Christmas Eve 2014. It's a no script show. I have no script. I just put together a quick couple graphics, and we're going to talk about a few things that just kind of pop in my mind, because right now, as we speak, at Perkle47, the executive producer of the show, as well as my wife, and who ended up working extra late tonight, extra hard. So you know what? It's fine. I don't mind coming on late tonight because it's Christmas Eve. Come on. And she's in another room wrapping the presents for me. I don't know what I'm getting. If I were to walk through the door right now, I could see what I'm getting. But no, they've been hidden in the closet for over 2 months now, on and off, and I have not been able to get my own shirts out of that closet for the last couple months. If I have to go in there, I've been actually turning my back to the door, opening it, and reaching and hoping I don't, number one, touch anything I'm trying to get for Christmas, but also if I get the right shirt. There's been a couple times I pulled out a shirt, start putting it on, and I realized this isn't my shirt. It's showing my cleavage. That's just not good. So you can't show cleavage if you're a guy unless you have man boobies. Then it's just not good at all. So yes, that's what my holiday has been like the last couple months. I can't get into my own closet with my shirts. It's insane, folks. Insane. But it's awesome. It's fun. And she's out there now. So you know what? Send her a quick tweet at Perkle47 and give her some love there. Give her some love. You know what? We're going to actually, I got to move a screen or two around here. So what you guys are seeing right now is going to change for just a moment. You may even see me pop up live. So give me just a sec here. Oh, no, you're just going to see a little screen there. Oh, I'm live. Hey, ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the Breaux Show Live. We're going to turn off the camera for just a moment. We'll be back live. Don't you worry, folks. Don't you worry. We'll be back live. I see that one half of the Super Epic podcast is checked in. I believe that would probably be Mr. Charles Piner checking in with us here shortly. So we're going to move our screen that we show all of our graphics on here. Where did I put it here? Where did I put it? There it is. We're going to move that over to a different one. Bring that up. Oh, no, it's just going to do that. Oh, well, that's not going to work. We'll work with it. All right. So here's the fun part of this where we try to figure out how we're doing this whole live thing with Skype and all sorts of crazy stuff. I'll give you guys the call in for Skype here momentarily too. Don't you worry. All right. Pause that, go back to him, and let's start sharing this again. If you guys don't know, I do use Google Hangouts for all this, and it's been pretty good, but I've got now a dual monitor setup, so it's kind of fun to try and play with this here and see what I can do. As of right now, we got Spin Master Snakes on the mic, and he's going to go ahead and play some Christmas music right now. Spin Master Snakes, take it away. Wow, that rendition of Jingle Bells with Then Turn Dear number 4 in the background was amazing. Awesome. I can't believe it. Man, I'm so lucky to have Spin Master Snakes on here. So, all right. So, yes, as I said, this is episode 53 for December 24, 2014. And really, this is a kind of stream of consciousness show. We're just having some fun. We're going to see what happens and kind of go with the flow here. There's no rhyme or reason for anything. We're just kind of doing it and seeing what happens. Oh, we're getting information here already. Yes, the Dinks are in the house. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up now. The Dinks are in the house. Now, I had been posting over the last couple of days where you guys could win if you posted with us here with hashtag BroHoHo. You guys could win something pretty cool. That's right. We were giving away one of 3 different prizes. Number 1, we're giving away a little Lego Shuttle Tidarium set. Pretty nifty little piece there. Number 2, we're going to be giving away one of the Girls of the Finest 2015 calendar. This is that awesome calendar put together by the Girls of the Finest from the Finest costuming troupe, where it was all going to charity for wounded warriors. Now, they had it where you could buy 1 calendar or 2 calendar, however many calendars you want. I bought 2 where I can name my own holidays, and I did. I'm keeping 1 for myself, but, you know, it's such a great calendar, and the money's been donated, so let's give 1 away. So you guys now will have a calendar for your show, for your office, for your home, for your computer room, wherever you want to put it. It's a very fun, tasteful, crazy, wacky, cool calendar. And let's face it, who doesn't want to see cool G.I. Joe characters dressed up for a good cause? So absolutely, I'm going to be giving that away. And the piece de resistance, I'm giving away a Batman figure from NECA, not Mattel, NECA. This is the one I just put a toy review up about a week ago of, where it's Batman with a Blu-ray of the movie. It was the only way NECA could do it. And it's Michael Keaton Batman. And I'm giving one away. And it's Christmas. So I'm not giving away 3 things like I said. I'm giving away 4. For all those that shared this picture with hashtag BroHoHo, I'm giving away 4 things. And you'll learn about that 4th one when I pull the names later tonight in the next half hour or so. So yes, 4 are going to be given away. We'll come back to that in a bit. But now, this is a special where anybody and everybody can interact and having fun with me here. We're actually going to take your questions with hashtag AskBro. Post on our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Breaux Show, or on Twitter @The Breaux Show. That's at the BREAUXSHOW. Or you can even call in. This is a first. We're going to try this and see how it works. Maybe people will hear you, maybe they won't. I don't know yet. But we're going to try where you can call in on Skype. I am logged in right now with the name The Breaux Show. All lowercase, all together, no spaces. Call in. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'm just going to share some fun stories, talk about a couple of things that I remember from the holidays, and just be me for about an hour or so, just because why not? It's Christmas Eve. Santa's on his way. Santa's going to be bringing toys. Right into your number 4. You know you have to go to sleep or else you're not going to get visited by Santa. I know you want to try out. I know, Judge Deere, you missed out. You were out of your prime. But I know that Santa's contacted you a couple times about what intern deer number 4 wants for Christmas, right? And what does he want? I'm not asking you. I know you wrote the letter, but I want to hear what Judge Deere has to say that you're getting. I figured as much. Well, have you been good this year, Judge Deere, or intern deer number 4? You did sing that song for us, didn't you? You did Jingle Bells and we put the video up, didn't we? Okay, then. So it's all good. You were really good this year, I think. I think it's going to be good to go. So yes, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Don't worry. We're going to have some of the other characters of the show show up in a little bit too. I believe we're going to have Alf show up. What do you mean you think I'm going to show up? I'm going to show up. I know you're going to be here. You're here right now, aren't you? Yes, I am. And Alf, did you eat Snarf again? No. Anyway, and we also have Mini Mike that might show up. We even have a special guest, another character that you guys haven't seen yet, or you may have seen a couple pictures, but you've not heard from yet technically. So we're going to see how that goes. So one of my fondest memories of Christmas, and again, I'm going completely off script here, but no script at all. One of my fondest memories for Christmas is when I was about 6 or 7 or so. Voltron was huge. Voltron was, insanely huge. Transformers was awesome. I got those whenever I wanted for the most part, but Voltron was hard to get because you had to get all 5 lions and whatnot. The show had been on. There was the Matchbox Voltron that came out. That was the all metal one, and then which was basically an imported one of the Bandai ones from Japan still. And then also there were the ones that were put out. I forget the name of the company, but they were the plastic ones, but they had the actual figures from the show. They had the Castle of Lions and everything. That was a Christmas that I won't forget because I got all of it. I got a remote control Voltron. I got all 5 lions. I got not just the all 5 lion pack. I actually got the 3 packs of them, the individual black lion, and then the 2 like arm lion and leg lion put together in 2 different separate packs. So I got the 3-pack version of that, of the Matchbox die-cast metal one. So awesome. And then I got the big plastic Voltron that you could put the individual plastic figures in. Now, granted, they weren't necessarily on model, but it was huge, it was big, and it looked great next to the Castle of Lions. So I had the key that you could go in and get King Altor, and it was awesome. Need to say that was one of my favorite Christmases of all time. I got to say one of my other favorite ones, interesting time during my life at that point. I'm not going to go into the specifics because it's Christmas and it was crazy, but there was a point in my life where my sister, who all my siblings are older than me, half siblings. So my mom's only child and my dad's last child. It's craziness. But there was a time when my sister, one of my half sisters, actually had custody of me. And being the jokester that she was, I thought for sure under the Christmas tree was a Triptychon. This was 1986, and I thought, wow, that box is the right size and weight. It looks like exactly what I saw on a shelf in the store. It looks like it's Triptychon. It's got to be. It's just got to be Triptychon. Well, I open it up. At the time, I was also a fan of Thundercats, so I was getting a couple Thundercats toys. I open up this box, and what is it? It's a box, like a regular brown box, and inside, it's weighed down. It's weighed down with a bunch of extra paper, some hard cardboard inside to give it the weight to make it feel like it's Triptychon. And instead of Triptychon, I got Monkeyin. Yeah, I got Monkeyin instead of Triptychon. I still won't forget that. Now, I eventually got Triptychon about a year later, but still, I got Monkeyin instead of Triptychon. I'm not bitter. No, not at all. No. I just had to wait a year for a big, cool robot dinosaur, and I got a stinky monkey instead. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, Merry Christmas. And remember, folks, you can ask any question you want. Go to facebook.com/The Breaux Show and post your question with hashtag AskBro, or just post a question. Doesn't matter to me. Or on Twitter @The Breaux Show. Or you can even call in on Skype. We're offering a chance for you guys to talk to me directly and live. I don't know, again, how this is going to work, if it's going to work or not. But you can go to Skype if you have it and use The Breaux Show and call on in if you'd like. It's crazy. It's wild. You can actually interact with me. I see that the Uber Dink, or King Dink, as we call him, has checked in. That's our friend @Darth Devious on Twitter. And wait a second here. We've got @Clever Little Minx on Twitter also saying, let's see here. Is there more than just deer being sipped? No. The Breaux Show does not drink anything other than water and or soda. However, hey, you know, us men, as we get older, we sometimes get those man boobies. This is slightly Breaux Show After Dark too, but we are PG-13, so we're still friendly for the kids. So don't you worry, folks. The kids can still listen. Don't worry. We're not going to go crazy off script yet. But yeah, we're just having fun, and that's kind of what happens. So another one of my favorite memories for the holidays is, as you all know, I've worked in toys for many, many years, or I worked in toys for many, many years. My very first job was KB Toys in 1991 as a 16-year-old kid. And I worked there for 2.5, almost 3 years, through 3 different Christmases. I worked at Toys R Us after that for a couple Christmases, just during the holiday season, usually around October to January or February or so. And then, of course, I worked at FAO Schwartz in Boston, Massachusetts. And that's where I met @Perko47. We started courting, dating, and then I had to leave the company. It's craziness. Anyway, and I even worked at O'Doodle's the past 2 Christmases. Unfortunately, they've closed, so I couldn't work there this evening, which makes me kind of sad. I do miss working in a toy store on Christmas Eve. However, one of my fondest memories is working Christmas Eve in a toy store. And here's why. Some people are thinking, that's crazy. Why would you want to do that? That's where everybody's going to go, and it's going to be insane. Okay, here's the deal. It did not matter. Every single Christmas Eve I worked, and I mean, this goes back to the very first one I worked when I was 16 years old. You would get that one kid, probably around 5 or 6, who gets the concept of Christmas, who truly understands it, knows who Santa is, and knows how awesome just a simple, cool toy can be. Right? Right. Here's the thing. They come in with either their mom, their dad, maybe both, maybe with their uncle, their aunt, maybe their older brother or sister, whomever. They always would come in, and they would be told they could pick out one toy for themselves for Christmas Eve. Just one. Or they would be shown their favorite toy, and the person with them would say, yes, honey, you can go ahead and get that. And the look on their face, on that child's face, just lit up the entire store, made what was really a stressful day up to that point, or a crazy day, or just a wacky day, that much better. and it made my Christmas. It is the one moment in the last 15 years, out of the 15 years, probably, oh gosh, oh no, I take that back. Wow, I'm getting old. Let's see, I'm 16, I'm 30 yet now. So over the last 20 years, I've had a chance to do this now about 10, 11, 12 times. And every single time it just makes my Christmas extra special. Just like anybody who's working in that store, because you see a smile on the face of a child that is absolutely pure in an enjoyment of a simple toy. And it's never necessarily even the hottest toy like Furby back in 97 or Tickle Me Elmo or Choke Me Elmo or whatever. No, it's nothing like that. It's, wow, that was a fan bone, because there's a new Elmo toy out there that looks like it's choking a child in the box. It's disturbing. Anyway, it's not necessarily always the hottest toy or hottest video game, but it's something simple like a remote control car or a really cool doll or even just a push buggy or something like that. Even Duplos make a child happy. And that to me is what Christmas is all about, is seeing a child smile. That's it. That's why I'm such a big proponent of our Toys for Tots campaign that we do. We've now done 2 years in a row, and we did so successfully this year. Matter of fact, if you haven't heard yet, if you didn't listen to the last show that I did a couple weeks ago, we did over $200 in donations. $200. That's amazing. You guys rock. And I can't wait. I'm hoping next year we can do 210 or more, because it's just what Christmas is all about, is seeing a child smile. So yeah, that's what it's all about to me. Don't worry, I'm going to get to the point that I'm going to actually announce a winner here at some point soon. Let's just see here. We're going to poke around a little bit, see who's watching and whatnot. Wow, we've got a lot of people actually listening and watching. Whoa, I don't usually have that many people. All right, you know what? Let's give you guys a little bit of a treat here. Where is it? No. I know I'm eating a lot here, and what I'm trying to find, there it is. So it's Christmas, and I saw there was a little blurb earlier, so we're going to do it now, where I'm going to show you the one thing you haven't seen in a long time live on film, that often anyway, I should say. And excuse the mess behind me. It is the holidays, but ho, 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 everybody. The Breaux Show is going to be broadcasting live. Wait a second. Where am I here? Why am I not? Let's see. There we go. So I've stopped screen sharing, and ho, 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 everybody. The Breaux Show is broadcasting live, and you can see the toys behind me. You can even see me. Now, granted, this might get some people to actually go away now. I don't know. But I'm watching over here to see if there's anybody posting on Twitter or Facebook. Remember, hashtag Bro Ho Ho if you want to come, talk to me, or hashtag Ask Bro. Yeah, so I've got off to the side here. I've got someone who wants to say hi. So let me bring them on over here. Give me a sec. All right. Are you ready? Yep. You ready? Okay. So, hey, Mikey, what are you doing? Alf, you've got to look into the camera. I know, but what am I going to do? I mean, I don't see any cats there. I know you don't see any cats there. We don't have cats for Christmas. Why not? Cat cookies are awesome. First, what you got to do is you got to saute them. You can't saute cats for cat cookies. Everybody knows you just put sugar on them. Sugar. Thank you. All right, Alf, what do you have to say to everybody? Merry Christmas. And Santa, if you're watching, I've been really good this year. Please, give me something more than just catnip. I need something tasty. Okay. All right, Alf, you're going to go back into the side here for a little bit. All right. Wait. I know. I'm breaking fourth wall here. So, wild and wacky as it is, this is what the show is all about, folks. We're just wild, crazy here. Now, I also want to talk about something really cool that I got in the mail today. as you guys have seen in the show for many years now, there's a cool little logo, like an animated me that somebody drew many years ago. That would be my friend Matt C. Better known online to most people in the early days of the internet and kind of toy trading and everything as Iron Cow. You might want to check out his website. I believe it's Iron Cow Productions. It's very cool. He's an artist, but he also was a big, huge action figure customizer. Worked with the likes of Air Max a lot too. Guy lives in New York City. Really tall guy too. I got to work with him a little bit with Ring of Collectors way back in the day too as well. Recently, because he's an artist and he works for a pretty big company out in New York, he got I want to say recently, about 4 or 5 years ago, he was commissioned to make a design for a coin that would be used to promote his company along with kind of like the bullish market for the stock exchange. That's actually pretty cool. He designed it, he worked on it together, and you know what? I'm going to read a little blurb because he actually sent this piece to me here, and I want to show it off because it's really cool. But I'm going to read his little blurb here about what it is. So the brief about it was to develop a high-end coin to be used as a financial-themed premium. When the concept was originally presented, the project called for a bull on one side of the coin with an image of the bear on the other. This approach was eventually abandoned in favor of a bull on both sides so that no matter how you flip the coin, you would end up with a bull, as in a bullish market, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly. So, needless to say, cool idea. And he handled the typography and all that. Only 500 of these silver-plated coins were produced, and not all of them got handed out. He got like 50 or 60 back to him recently, and he didn't know what to do. So he asked if people wanted them or anything, and I said, you know what? Heck yeah, I want a Matt C original. So he gave me one of the coins. He sent it to me just because. That's cool. I have an actual piece of art, what I consider art, right here in my hand from my friend Matt C. That's really cool. It's his way of being friendly. As you guys know, I call it #JustBroIt. And I mean, take a look at this thing. I don't know if this is going to show up or not, but that is pretty nifty. And then, of course, he, like you said, in his brief, you flip it around and it's 2 coins. It's 2 bulls on each side. I don't know. I think that's just really cool. So, Matt, if you ever watch the show or anything, check it out. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's really, really cool. Thank you. So I just wanted to call that out. That was a nice little thing to pop up on Christmas Eve here. I just think that's cool. Now, I also have down here somebody you guys have not quite met yet, but you may have seen a picture or so. I need a drink here. Yes, I know. It is not Deer Park water. I'm having a little bit of soda just so I can stay awake tonight when I actually need to wrap gifts too. Because Aprico 47's gifts are not wrapped yet. Shh. So yeah, this is the craziness that is us in here in the Bro Show. Now remember, you guys can reach out. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the graphic here one more time so you guys know how to reach me here. And then I'll come back on live. Remember, you can reach us here at facebook.com/The Bro Show. You can post right on our Facebook page with your #AskBroQuestion or just hang out with us here. Or you can even go to Twitter and that's right. I'm putting on a lady shirt. What can I say? I'm special. Thanks, Jason. I also you can also post on Twitter at The Bro Show, at TheBreauxShow, or give us a call anytime during the show to The Bro Show on Skype. Yes, that's right. We are going to attempt to take calls here on Skype. We are crazy that way. I don't know if that would work or not, but we are certainly going to try. So rock and roll, folks. Now let's see. Let me go ahead and bring you guys back up to where you can see me here. Screen share and turn that off. And here comes the camera. And here I am again. Now, let me bring up one of our cool little guys here. Uh-oh, who's joining in now? Robert Reap. Well, sir, and he's saying that his birthday is Christmas? Well, Mr. R at R Reap on Twitter has just informed me that his birthday is tomorrow. Sir, happy birthday! Rock on! Now the question is, are you going to get a ton of presents or not? Are you going to get double presents? That would be very cool. So, okay. Now I'm going to bend down real quick. Not in that way, folks. I'm going to bend down real quick and bring up one of our special guests here. So give me a sec. Now, you guys have seen pictures of this guy. If at Joe Battlelines, aka Fred, is watching too, he will recognize this character almost immediately, I think. Yes, that is right. Welcome to the show, Mini Mike. Say hi, Mini Mike. Hello, hello, hello. This is the Don Johnson Mini Mike. This guy's been around actually for about 15 years. He's been hanging out. He's just a cool little guy. He likes to no, Mini Mike, you can't. But I like to touch your face. It's so no, Mini Mike, no. You gotta be good, okay? Okay. So, Mini Mike, are you ready for Santa Claus to bring you all sorts of cool presents this year? Well, see, I'd like to go ahead and get cool toys because I don't have many toys. You have all the toys, but you don't share. I do share with you. I let you play with the toys that aren't very expensive because I don't want you to break them. But I've been around for 15 years. And I'm 15 years old, and I can. No, you're not 15 years old. You're perpetually 2. Remember? But I just no. And this is my show now, so I'm gonna no, you can't. Okay, we're gonna put you back in the freezer, okay, Mini Mike? No. Yes, we're gonna put you back in the freezer. Okay, folks. Yeah, needless to say, that's Mini Mike. He's got a few disconnected issues in there. I'm not sure what's going on there, but he's a cool kid, just a little bit miswired, kind of like me with the broke brain. So yeah, needless to say, he's a good kid. He's all right. Yes, Mr. R Reap, I am hoping I get some maybe Legos or building sets. I don't know what I'm going to get this year. I mean, really, it's a toss-up. I have no idea what I'm going to get. But it should be fun. We will see what happens. All right. So now I've got one more character I'll introduce here in a moment, but let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's do the drawing for one of the prizes. Let's go ahead and do that live right now, because this is how I'm going to do it. I have with me a stocking. All right. And inside the stocking are pieces of paper. This is a test pull. I'm not going to actually pull anything. But as you can see, there are papers in there with everybody who entered. And I'm going to shake it up, right? And there's a story with the stocking I'll share with in just a moment here. But I'm going to pull one of our winners. And that winner, I don't have it pulled yet. That person is going to get the Star Wars Shuttle Tydirium Lego set. So we're going to give away this right now. Let's see who wins the Shuttle Tydirium set. All right. We're going to reach in. Oh, wow, they've gone really deep in here. Oh man. All right, here we go. All right. And we're pulling. Oh. All right. I've got. Okay. I've got the winner. Okay. So, for the Lego Shuttle Tydirium set, that would be Mr. Don Keel. Sir, you posted on Facebook with the hashtag BroHoHo, and you have now won yourself a Lego Shuttle Tydirium set. Tiny set, not the big one, but a tiny one. So perfect for like your desk or something. Merry Christmas, sir. Happy holidays. whatever holiday you celebrate. There you go, sir. Rock on. So I'm going to put that with there, and I'll put that in my pile of stuff I got to mail out because I got a ton of stuff to mail out still. So there we go. Sir, Mr. Don Keel, you have won. Rock on. Oh, man. And Mr. Reap, yes. Oh, I remember. You're the one who won the Walter Jones picture, which, matter of fact, that's now hanging on the wall over here where I have all my autographed pictures. The one that I got for myself, it's hanging up here. I got a ton. And Mr. Reap, I'm just letting you know, next year, I already have them set aside. I have a couple more Power Ranger things to give away. I've even got a Red Ranger autograph to give away. Oh, yes. So the contest I'm talking about, Mr. Reap, is I posted about a couple of days ago where you could share a picture, and I'll show that picture right now. There we go. It was this picture here where you could share it with the hashtag BroHoHo, and people could win any kind of prize. I had entries up until about noontime today, unfortunately. So not this time, but next time. I've got some cool things to give away, though, tonight. And then next year, we're going to have a lot more to give away. It's insane. So in the next few minutes, we're going to give away the Girls of the Finest calendar for everybody. Oh, yes. So let's keep on going here. Now, remember, you guys can interact with me on Facebook.com/The Breaux Show or on Twitter @The Breaux Show. Or if you want, you can even call in. That's right. You can call into the Breaux Show here on the Breaux Show with Skype. If anybody's watching, yeah, that's what you do. And just so you know, you don't have to listen to win. If you did enter, you'll get contacted after the show, probably on Friday, to let you know that you won. All right, it is time for a drink. A little bit of water, a little bit of soda. I'm being bad. Now, moving on here. It is a crazy show. I gotta say, one of my best memories of the holidays too is the fact that back in, what was it, 98, 99? It was one of the first years that Jen and I were married. It might have been even 2000. And our friend Fred, aka @Joe Battlelines, who lived in Boston, worked with us at FAO Schwartz, but his parents and family lived in Illinois. And every year for the holidays, he would go to Illinois and spend time with them. He couldn't make it out for 1 year. I forget why. I think either car trouble or something. He couldn't make it out there. And he was in Boston by himself for the holidays. We couldn't have that. So we told Fred, you know what, Fred, come on over. You're going to hang out with us for Christmas Eve. And you know what? It was one of the funnest Christmas Eves and Christmas days that Jen and I ever had, because we had one of our friends stay with us the entire time. And that would be Fred. It was also one of the first years that TBS, TNT, one of them at the time, started showing A Christmas Story for their 24-hour marathon, which is running right now, as a matter of fact. It's a great movie. I love that movie. I could watch that all day during Christmas. And you know what? I do. And every year now, we usually call each other. One of us calls each other around this time or early in the morning and say, hey, Fred, hey, Mike, guess what? What? A Christmas Story is on it. And we just start rattling off stuff and talk for hours about some of the cool stuff we got or we hope that we're getting. It's just fun. That's one of my fun kind of cool Christmas traditions that started from a point of just inviting someone into your home that you've maybe known for like a year or so overnight and hanging out with them. He's an uber geek like me, big G.I. Joe fan, really a big G.I. Joe fan, and just a cool guy. So he's not just a friend, he's family to me. Just like anybody who's a part of the Bro Patrol at this point really is becoming family to me, because you guys listen, you have fun, you enjoy the show, and anytime you guys see me, it's not like you're talking to, oh, it's a big internet celebrity or anything. You're my friends. You talk to me. That's what I love. It's not like it's not like I am a big cosplayer with so much up in my head that I'm bigger than everybody. Thank God I don't have any real friends like that. I mean, the one that could even be thought of that way is not. He's a super cool guy. And you know what? Eric, if you're listening, you know who I'm talking about. Eric, you rock, my friend. Always. So, yeah, good stuff. Let's see here. My favorite Christmas movie. I'm getting asked by Mr. Reap here. Favorite Christmas movie. I gotta say, it's not necessarily a movie, but it's a Christmas special, and it's one that Jen and I every year, no matter what, whether it's tonight or tomorrow during the day, we make time to sit down and watch. And it's something that I had not seen. Maybe caught a glimpse of it when I was a kid in '87 when it first aired. But she had an original VHS tape, which I converted to DVD. And then I found even the cut scenes online, and I made a DVD that had both versions of it just for ourselves. I'm not going to sell it and make money. I'll get in trouble if I do. But it's the Muppet Christmas Special. It's the one and only time that I can think of in any official capacity that you see not only the Muppets going for a Christmas family visit to Fozzie's mother's house, but while they're there, and we're talking Kermit, we're talking Fozzie Bear, we're talking Gonzo, we're talking the chickens, we're talking all the main characters up to that point in '87. You're also seeing they also have the characters from Sesame Street show up. This is well before even the this is well before, what's the word I'm looking for? Elmo was a character. He was just a red monster. Sesame Street characters show up. Big Bird, Bert and Ernie. I'm trying to think who else. Just Grover. They're all there. They show up in big troves. And eventually, and you find out too that Fozzie's mother was going to leave to go to Florida for her holiday. Didn't know that Fozzie was coming, and she rented her house out to Doc from Fraggle Rock. So he was there, and then the Fraggles end up showing up too. It's an amazing show. It's one of those just perfect moments from the 80s that perfectly captures what it was like to be a child, an adult, and have something perfect to watch. I mean, you even get this cool little moment where Doc is talking to Bert and Ernie when they first show up, and Doc's like, well, where are you guys from? Well, we're from Sesame Street. That starts with an S, you know, and they have this conversation about words beginning with different letters. And Doc asks, what is this? Is this what you guys do? He goes, in our world, this is small talk. It's just beautifully written. I can't really explain how good it is. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube in different parts. Go check it out. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. And of course, you have Miss Piggy as the big diva who doesn't show up towards the end because she had to do a photo shoot instead of being with her sweetie Kermit the Frog. And I'll even say this. If you watch my Christmas song super special from 3 years ago, that is now officially 3 years old today. Wow, I can't believe that. Where so many people contributed, including at Darth Devious on Twitter, and my friend Mike A from work. I mean, a lot of people contributed to that thing. Rose from RetroCon, they all put time and effort into helping me with a song on that. In that special, I have my top 5 Christmas movies, and that still stands. That list still stands for me to this day. The biggest one is, of course, the Christmas special from the Muppets. And there's an end scene in that special where you see, probably one of the last times before he passed away, Jim Henson. And he's in the scene as himself with Sprocket from Fraggle Rock, and he's just looking at the Muppets. And he has this twinkle in his eye like he's really at home where he's at, seeing all these beautiful creations that he had a hand in that all started with a green sock with ping pongs for eyes that he named Kermit the Frog. To me, that's what is perfect right there. So yeah, I could sit there and talk about that Muppet special all day long. I really could. So yeah. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give away something else. So now let me bring myself back live here. And voila, I'm live again. Now, where did I put? Okay, I've been sitting here and I've now lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought I lost the stocking. Now I'm going to tell the story about the stocking after I pull this next name. But this time, we're going to be giving away the Girls of the Finest calendar. So This right here was the Girls of the Finest calendar that we're going to be giving away. Okay. Now, this was a charity event that was put together by the costuming club, The Finest, in a subset group called the Girls of the Finest. Basically, if you put any money towards this calendar, whether it was to buy the calendar for $25 or just contribute or buy space on it to create your own holidays or get extra things or see a photo shoot with one of the girls or anything like that, most of that money would go to the Wounded Warrior Project as a donation. You can't go wrong. And yes, it's a girls' calendar, but you know what? I mean, when you get a calendar put together so well where it shows the photographer and who the costumer was that was the character. And for instance, my friend Scarlett is the month of January, and her name is Scarlett, and she plays an amazing animated version of Scarlett, and there it is. Or you got Dreadnought Zorana right there for February. Or let's go to April. Look at that. CoverGirl. CoverGirl. Oh, and in April, just so you know, if I can get it to focus here, I've already talked about this in the hashtag Bro blog, but check it out. April 11th, my birthday, Just Bro It Day, a day to do a good deed. That's right. It's officially in the calendar now, folks. I had to have that happen. So, heck yeah. And then, of course, we're going to go one more, because I don't want to show off the whole thing. These ladies work hard, and I want to show just a little bit. My friend Jo Colton doing Dana from the October Guard, and she's doing the month of October. Kind of a chilly month, but she's such a bad I can't say that word in a family-friendly show. She's going sleeveless in the snow. Heck yeah. And check it out. October 29th, Gentleman's Day. It's a day for guys to be extra chivalrous, being extra nice to girls. You know why I chose that day? That's a holiday I put in there too. That was the day my dad was born. And he was one of the most nice guys to ladies in general, not just my mom, but any lady. Yeah, you know what? Guys should treat ladies with respect. I had to make that a holiday too. So, yeah, ironically enough, he was born October 29th, 1929. Yeah, the day the stock market crashed. Woo! And yet he put out 7 kids and then had me. I got nothing. I don't know how he did it. So, all right, before I pull a name here, I see a couple interactions here on Twitter. Oh, yes. 80s kids are the best. Let's take a look at Facebook here real quick, see if we got anything going on there. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here. Oh, what is that? Nice. It looks like my friend Tony got one of the mini Hiss tanks. That's cool. That's one of the ones that kind of light up that you buy at the bookstores. Neat. All right, so, and yes, that would be Tony from RetroCon. All right, so here's the stocking, and we're going to be giving away the finest calendar here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Reach in, and oh. Like 3 of these things are trying to come out at the same time. I only want one. Okay. Okay. Let's see who has won here. The Girls of the Finest calendar goes to Mr. Jason Adams, who posted on Facebook with hashtag BroHoHo. Mr. Adams, you have won yourself the Girls of the Finest calendar, which I will ship out probably in the next week or so, just at the first of the year, so you can start using it right away. Very cool. Congratulations, sir. Again, Mr. Jason Adams, you have won. All right, I'm going to put that in here so I know that it's yours. Put it to the side. And we're going to keep on going, folks. Now, let me bring it back up our sheet here. There we go. Just remember now, you can post on facebook.com/The Breaux Show any questions or comments you'd like. I'll see them as they pop up shortly. You can also go to Twitter facebook.com and go to @thebroShow to get me there, or call me on Skype if you want. If you happen to see that I'm online, which I am right now, feel free to give a ring. You never know what might happen. I'll talk for a little bit with you. Anything can happen. It's wild. It's wacky. It's the Breaux Show. That is me. And as some people say, I have an ego, Egeaux. There you go. Oh, I like that, Robert. Mr. Reap is saying that he is a GIT, a gentleman in training. The question is, sir, who is training you? If it's a lady, you're in good hands. If it's a guy, depending on the guy, you might be in good hands or not. That didn't come out right. This is not supposed to be Breaux Show After Dark, Mike Bro. I know. Oh, wow, I'm starting to talk to myself. Speaking of which, little Mike you've met. You've seen Alf. Now, we have one more that we can bring up here. Hold on here. We're going to go back to the Breaux Show page. See if we have more interaction there. We've got people liking the picture and whatnot. So, seeing that we have our viewers kind of fluctuating here. Now, before I go on, actually, before I bring up one of our other characters, the stocking that you saw, I'll come back live here so you guys can see me. Okay. I'm going to scroll back a little bit. I got to say, I like my mic stand. I like it because it's cool. All right. So, this stocking here, I want you to see, it does have my name on it. It says Michael, right? And it has the year 1999 on it. Now, you would think that it's for the year that you're born usually or something like that. But this stocking was handmade for me. Handmade by @Perkle47's grandmother. We called her Graham. She did pass away last year. But she's always in our hearts because we have these. Jen actually, @Perkle47, actually has one that's dated 1975 for the year she was born. And what's great is Graham would make these stockings for a lot of different family members, and even for people who would want one special made, and pay her a little extra money for it for the holidays or whatever. But she always used the same pattern, the same yarn, the same style, and even the inside was always the same lining too. She made these with an amazing care that you just don't see anymore, it seems like. Now, I've had mine now 15 years, and it is truly my favorite stocking. Not to say that I don't love the one like my mom had for me when I was a kid or anything, but sadly, those got lost over the years. And honestly, it was a stocking that was a store-bought one, and my mom wrote the name on it. Not saying I didn't love it just as much as this. I wish I still had it. I'd still hang it up, even if nothing went in it, because it was the one my mom gave me. But this one here, I just love having this. When I got this from her Graham, I knew that, number one, her family truly accepted me. It was the year that we got married, and I was really a part of the family. It wasn't that I wasn't before, but I really felt like I was home where I belong, and this is a big part of it. So I don't know. I just had to share it. And yes, I'm using it for a contest now because it's such a big part of my life in the holidays that, yeah, I've got to use it. Why not? That's a good time there. Oh, now let's see. We have more interaction here on Twitter and Facebook. The gentleman in training, Mr. Reap, is training himself. Excellent. Self-taught is always best. At one point I actually wanted to write a book, Men's Thoughts on Women's Thoughts About Men. It would be a bestseller just from the title alone, right? So, yeah. All right. Yeah, let me, all right, we're going to lay that over here. I'll watch it for you, Mike. No, Alf, be good. You be good with that stocking. I'll give you your own stocking you can chew. Really? Really? Okay. So let me bring up our other character here. Now, before I pop them up here so you guys can see, let me explain the backstory on what we call Little Trick. Little Trick is this kind of demon baby doll that our friend Trick Treat had for sale at RetroCon. And he's a cute baby, but he just wasn't going home with anybody. So at the end of the convention, when Trick was selling things for half off, matter of fact, cool for Darth Devious to actually be yelling half off during that time, I couldn't resist. I had to bring little Trick home. And we didn't know the name for him or anything yet. Then we just started calling him Little Trick here, me and Perko 47. However, the baby is so scary looking that for us to kind of be able to have him in the house, we started dressing him up in and baby clothes. And that first started with a, what's the word I'm looking for? It first started with a My Little Pony outfit. But it's Christmas time, so you know what that means, of course. It's time for Little Trick. Oh, he's got his hat down. Look at it. It's his first Christmas. What do you have to say? Okay. What do you hope to get for Christmas? Okay, so that's Little Trick. It's his first Christmas. I gotta say, I do love. Oh, no, stop taking my cable there. I love his little plaid pants here. He's awesome. Oh no, his hat fell off. Okay, you go play with your hat now. He gets a little feisty sometimes and nibbles fingers. It's never pretty when he does, because he does draw blood. Mr. Reap's asking where the deer are. They're running everything back there, so I don't go crazy trying to do all the different digital stuff I got to do. But they're here. Intern Deer number 4 told us what he was getting for Christmas. Only Judge Deer understood what he was saying. And I think they're watching for Santa because they want to say hi to their friends, Donner and Blitzen and Cupid and Comet and all of them. They're not friendly with Rudolph, though. They don't want to let him play their games. They just don't. I'm sorry. I wish I could get them to, but Rudolph is just an outcast. So sad. We try to include everybody, and then it just doesn't happen. So, oh my goodness. So yeah, we're having a little bit of too much fun here. Now, it is time. Yes, it did. It looked like a mummy. All right, folks. So I'm feeling extra generous. I'm feeling crazy. So it is time to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to end the show here so I can get some stuff wrapped up and whatnot. But I'm going to go ahead and give away. Oh, let me put the stocking down for a sec. And we're going to give away the Batman Blu-ray DVD coupled with the NECA Batman figure. That's right. We're going to be giving this set away right now. So let's go ahead and pull a name from the stocking and see who wins. Do 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 do. Let me dig all the way in here, because I feel that the papers have started to all go down to the bottom. I can't wait to have this thing filled tomorrow morning. I bet it's going to be filled with some goodies. All right. And the winner is, well, look at that. The winner of the NECA Batman Blu-ray DVD set is Mr. Charles Piner. That is one half of the Super Podcast. That's right, sir. You have now won the NECA Batman figure. Holy moly. Super Epic Podcast half has now won this figure. Seriously, that's awesome, because you're such a huge Batman fan. That's really, really awesome. Congrats, sir. Mr. Charles Piner, you have won yourself the Batman NECA set. I got it put together here, so I know who won. That's awesome. Now, I did say earlier I felt extra generous. And while I was out shopping and picking up things to give away for the show, I've got this set here to give away. And I said I was giving away 3 things in the picture, but I said at the top of the show I'm going to give away 4 tonight because I have an extra set. That's right. I'm giving away 2 of these bad boys right now. So Mr. Charles Piner just won himself the Batman NECA set, and I'm giving away a second set. That's right. Not 1, but 2. So let me go ahead and pull one last name from the stocking. Do 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 do. And our final winner, our final giveaway for the night of a second Batman is, wow, Mr. Chris Miller, who posted on Facebook. Look at that. Chris, you have won the Batman DVD set with the NECA Batman. Wow. Awesome. Oh, you know, this is the best part about Christmas, is just giving stuff away. Rock on. Oh my gosh. That makes me happy. So I'm giving away 2 of these suckers to awesome people. So Merry Christmas, everybody. That is it. I'm being asked by Mr. Reap to do a Christmas haul video. Normally, there's nothing wrong with haul videos and people doing videos of the stuff they get out of boxes and everything. The only time you'll ever see me do something like that is for my birthday, perhaps, and of course, Christmas. So it's very possible there'll be a hashtag bro blog probably the next day or so of what I get for Christmas tomorrow morning. That's being wrapped right now by @Perkle47. So, wow, that is awesome. Okay, congratulations to all of our winners. And let me bring them up one more time. Mr. Don Keel, who won the Lego set of the Shuttle Tidarium. 2. I know it's in here. There it is. To Mr. Jason Adams, who won the calendar set from the Girls of the Finest. Rock on, dude. And congratulations to Mr. Charles Piner and to Chris Miller for winning the NECA Batman sets. How awesome is that? That is so cool. So cool. Wow. Yeah, I went a little crazy and bought a couple extras just so I could give them away. Does that make me crazy? Maybe, but I don't mind being good crazy. Now, last but not least, before I end the show here, I've got a little bit of a crazy idea here so that you guys can see. First up, Mr. @DarthDevious. Dinkmas is coming in just a moment. But Mr. @FifthRate, our friend, Mr. Chris S., sent me something. And I have to put it on right now. Now, hold on. I don't want to show anybody's addresses or anything here. Okay. Notice that it came from Brother Chris. And it went to Brother Michael. Now, I haven't even opened this yet. So I'm opening this live on the air. Okay. Oh boy. I've been looking forward to opening this. I knew I was going to do it live on the air. He sent me something that I'm actually going to put on live on the air here. Okay. So I'm going to step back. No, I'm not. It's a shirt, but I'm not going to take off my other shirt. I'm just going to put it over. But before I put the shirt on, I got to show you guys my messy hair. And I got to take my glasses off. All right, here we go. Oh, I got to take off my headphones real quick. That's so that the music doesn't play really loud on you guys when I play it through the speakers here and we get any feedback. That's the technical stuff. It's a bit of a mess here. There we go. It says, "May the light of the Tony shine upon you." I shall wear it proudly. Oh. Oh, yes, Brother Chris. The shirt is now on. May the light of the Tony shine upon you. Thank you, Brother Chris. I shall wear it with pride. Let me put my headphones back in now so I can hear myself talk. Sometimes you get some weird, crazy stuff here, and I love this shirt. This all stemmed from a conversation we had on Facebook when Miss Rose, Tony's wife, posted a picture that she had taken of Tony with their new iPad, and it had that weird kind of spread out filter on there, and Chris just took it and went, "It's Brother Tony, and may the light shine upon thee." And we said that it should be on a t-shirt, and here it is. It's right on a t-shirt. So thank you, sir. This is awesome. I love this. So yeah, congratulations to all the winners. I think I like that idea. I may tweet my haul over tomorrow morning and see what I get. So sadly, nobody tried to call in on Skype. That's okay. That's okay. We will try that again. Maybe during another show, we'll do that. Just because I think it's going to be fun to try out. Why not? But that's it. Let me bring up my screens here. I think the shirt is a hit. Oh my gosh. So we're going to end the show here momentarily. Of course, our official, unofficial drink of the Breaux Show is Deer Park water. It tastes so good. And that is it for our show here. Although, there is one thing I got to bring up here. I got to play. Let me get to it. Where is it here? Do I have the sound effect ready? Oh, wow. Do I not? No. Wow. Well, I'm just going to have to bring it up then, because I'm sneaky that way. Think song. Oh, there it is. Yes, that's right. That was the Dink song because it was requested earlier in the show by our good friend at Darth Devious on Twitter. Make sure to check out his show and video reviews on Twitter. I'm sorry, on YouTube as well. I'll be playing that in just a moment again. So that's it, folks. It is time for me to start wrapping up Miss at Perco 47's gifts. I really enjoy you guys hanging out with me this evening for Christmas Eve as we kind of get ready for the holiday and do what we do. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate or don't celebrate. Make sure to have fun tomorrow. Enjoy the day off. Enjoy doing nothing or getting some cool gifts, having fun with some cool toys, spending time with your family and friends. And if you happen to go out and do anything or go out and do something like maybe have dinner at a restaurant that is open or go see a movie like we plan to, we're going to go see Into the Woods. Do me a favor. Do a hashtag just bro it for me and do an extra good deed for someone tomorrow. Just because. Maybe give somebody a tip for giving you popcorn at the movies even. Why not? It's just what we should do. You guys have a great night. Get some sleep. Santa's on his way. Right, intern deer number 4? Nah. Right, Judge Deer? Nah. Right, Elf? You betcha. I know he's bringing me kid. I know. Right, Little Trick? Right, Mini Mike? I can't wait for him to bring me something fun so I can do something naughty. Why naughty? Why? You're a little kid. I don't know. That's how I think. Okay. Well, I gotta rein these people in. I gotta get them all to bed so Santa comes by and we can have some fun. You guys have a great night. We'll probably do a show, if not this Sunday, for New Year's Eve. We might do a New Year's Eve special and even count down the time. Maybe we'll do a Breaux Show countdown. That could be fun. I got to think about it. So watch the post on Facebook.com/The Breaux Show. Watch the post on Twitter @The Breaux Show. And, however you guys stay in contact, make sure to follow us here. You guys have a great night. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And rock on, everybody. Oh, look at that. Look at all those toys I had. Wow. Oh, wow. There's even the big track. Oh, that's awesome. All right, folks. Oh, Spin Master Snakes. Take it away. Ding, 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 ding. That's it, folks. Show's over. Time to go. Gotta get to bed or Sunday's not gonna come. Oh, those cookies out there look really, really good. Yeah, they do. No, little Mike, you can't have them. Little Trick, stop eating the crumbs. Hey, these taste like cats. No, they don't taste like cats. I know, they look like nummy tree branches. I know, Judge Deere. Let's get them rounded up. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.